lovers, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a good old pack with me. I am going on vacation with my husband and some of our best friends, and I am so stinking excited, and I figure I would sit down and show you what makeup I am packing. So before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to see what makeup I'm taking on this trip with me, then let's go ahead and get started. You know me, I never can just hop into the video and start it off. So before that, we got a couple of things to chit chat about. Speaking of makeup, if you like this makeup look right here, it's one of the days coming up with the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. I am doing a 1 week 1 palette on it, and this is one of the days. So be on the lookout for that probably in like a week. I know how my videos are going up, it's kind of wonky. I had to do quite a bit of pre-filming for this trip, so I didn't miss an upload. So some of the days are just out of whack. So be on the lookout for that video coming up if you're curious about this makeup look. Also, I really tried to not pack a lot of makeup for this trip, you guys, but I did not succeed. I definitely overpacked with my makeup and probably gonna overpack with my clothes too. At this point, I have not packed those yet, and I'm just an overpacker. I just always have to be prepared. And I sat down this morning to pack this makeup, and I told myself, Emily, do not pack too much. You're not gonna be wearing makeup a ton while you're there, so just like chill out, right? And well, I have a whole big thing full of makeup. Okay, I don't need all this, but I'm bringing it anyways. And I say I'm not going to need a lot of makeup because we are going on a trip with some of our best friends. So it's Mike and I, and then 3 other couples, and then one of our friends has 3 kids. So there's gonna be 11 people, which is a lot of people to go on vacation with. So because of that, we're not going to be going out to dinner very often, which is when I would wear makeup on vacation. I don't wear makeup to the beach. I mean, if you do, more power to you, but I personally just want to chill, relax, be able to reapply my sunscreen as many times as possible. So I don't wear makeup to the beach at all. And we're not going to be going out to dinner very much because, like I said, there's going to be 11 of us. So one of the nights we're going to order pizza, and then each couple is going to cook one of the nights. So that's 5 nights right there out of 7. One, I think we're going to try to go off on a date night and have like each couple go out to dinner on their own and have like a date night. And then one of the nights we are going to possibly try to get a reservation somewhere and all go out together. But that is 8 adults, a 9 and a 10-year-old, and then like a 2-year-old. So that's going to be a lot of people to try to go out to dinner with. So because of that, on those nights that we're just chilling at home and ordering pizza or like we're cooking, I don't think I'm gonna wear makeup because we're gonna be at the beach all day. I won't wear it there. And then I'm gonna come home and shower and then just be at the house with all of our best friends, hanging out, relaxing, drinking, playing games, you know, cooking. So like, I'm not really gonna need makeup for those nights, I don't think. One of my best friends was like, I can't see myself not getting ready all week. I'll probably put on a little bit of makeup in the evenings. And I was like, yeah, I can see that too. So I really don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this makeup. And also, some of you out here are going to not know what I'm talking about, but some of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm talking to you, Martina Lily, because you mentioned this in one of your videos. And I was like, yes, I'm so glad that someone else is like that out there. My skin, if I do not wear makeup for a couple of days in a row, it goes wild, like breaks out like crazy. It's almost as if my skin is like, where's the makeup? I'm used to wearing makeup every day. Like, why are you not wearing makeup? And I break out worse if I go a couple of days without wearing makeup, which I know sounds really weird, but it's true. And also, I already have a feeling my skin's gonna freak out from all the sunscreen and like the salt water and all of that. So I'm just like expecting millions of breakouts this week. But anyways, that's my whole point of like why I didn't think I needed to pack as much makeup. I don't know how much I'm going to actually be wearing it on this trip, but I did it anyways, and I packed a lot. So let's actually finally dive in like 4 minutes into this video and tell you what I'm packing. I'm gonna go in order of application. So for primer, I'm bringing one primer, my trusty dusty Mineral Veil Hourglass Primer. I'm obsessed with this primer. It's the only primer that helps my makeup stay on all day long flawless. Not that I'm going to be wearing it for a long time. Like if I apply makeup, I'm just going to be wearing it probably a couple hours in the evening, but either way, I wanted to bring this one because it is my favorite. Then for foundation, I'm gonna bring another favorite. You're going to sense that in this video. I'm bringing a lot of my favorite products that I just know I can count on and they're gonna look good no matter what. So I'm gonna bring my Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. It gives me the coverage I need. It wears beautifully throughout the day. It is always looks good on my skin no matter how dry or how much acne I have. This stuff just is magic. I'm obsessed with it. I have the shade Fair, but because we're going to the beach and I'm gonna be in the sun, you guys. I know the sun is like not good for your skin. It ages you, wrinkles, all of the above. I'm going to be putting a ton of sunscreen on. Don't you worry. I burn really easily, so I reapply sunscreen all of the time. but I'm gonna be in the sun, so I'm gonna probably hopefully get a little bit tanner. So I wanted to bring 2 of my Purito Secret Clearing BB creams to mix into the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation. So the first one is the number 21 Light Beige. This is just the one that I like to mix with this all of the time. It just makes it a little extra glowy, and I just love this. But throughout the week, as I'm hopefully getting a little bit tanner, I'm also bringing number 23 Natural Beige. That way I can mix this into the foundation and make it darker as I possibly get darker and get tanner throughout the week. So these are going to be my go-to mixing in with the Physicians Formula. For concealer, I'm also going to be bringing 2. The first one is my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I have the shade Fair 20 in this, but it's a little bit dark. So before, in the early parts of the week, before I get tan, I'm going to mix in my Kosas Revealer Concealer, and in this I have the shade 0.5 in, so that way I can just make my own little concealer concoction and make it match me. For powder, I'm bringing the 2 that I cannot stop wearing. I have been using these powders nonstop here recently, both from Laura Mercier. The first one being her Secret Brightening Powder for the under eyes in the shade 1. I love setting my under eyes with this. And then also the Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is such a good powder. It is a holy grail cult classic for a reason. It's a stunning powder. I love setting my face with this. For bronzer, I'm also bringing 2. You're gonna sense a theme. I'm gonna have like a product for the beginning parts of the week and then a product for possibly later in the week if I get tan. So the first one being the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. And this one I have the shade Fair. I just think this is a really good go-to bronzer. It looks pretty on my skin. It doesn't get patchy. It lasts for quite a while on my face, and I've just been really loving this recently. And then one that's a little bit deeper and a little bit more for tanner skin, in my opinion, is this one right here from Ilia. This is their Nightlight Bronzing Powder, and I have the shade Drawn In. This one is very, very pigmented, and like I said, a little bit deeper than the L'Oreal, if you can tell in the pan. So that way, as I get tanner, I can just kind of either mix the 2 or just use this one. This is very pigmented though, so like be careful if you buy this. It's a beautiful bronzer, but she pigmented, so you can go overboard really quick. But I love both of these and I wanted to bring both. Oh, I forgot to say I'm also bringing my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Light 2 Vanilla, because your girl knows, I know I'm going to be getting acne on this trip. I just know what's gonna happen, and this is like the best spot concealer for acne. Can you tell? Can you tell how much of a dip I have made in this thing? Like it is, I'm going through this quick. Probably because I always have acne. But I love this concealer so much. So I forgot to mention that, but I'm definitely bringing this too. I also forgot a primer. I'm not doing too hot on this. Sorry guys. I also forgot a primer. I am gonna bring this from Tarte. This is their Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is just a smoothing primer that I put in my T-zone and on my cheeks here where I have pores. Honestly, the Physicians Formula foundation does not emphasize my pores like at all, but I just wanted to bring this just in case I'm having like a real pory sort of day and I want to mash this into my T-zone to help just make me look a little bit smoother. Okay, I think that was all of like the out of place items. Next up for blush, I'm bringing 3 blushes. Yeah, I know. I don't probably need 3 blushes, but I'm doing it anyways. The first one is from Patrick Ta. I'm gonna bring his Double Take Cream and Blush Powder Duo in the shade She's So LA. That way I just have a really nice bronzy sort of tone. I love these blushes. They are beautiful on the skin. I have a cream in case I want it and then a powder as well. And I just love this tone, especially I feel like if I get a little bit tanner, it'll look beautiful on the skin. I'm also bringing my Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade Kiss of Pink because it's just one of my favorite blushes right now. I cannot stop wearing it. I think it's a beautiful shade, lasts all day long, gives me a little bit of sheen and glow on the skin that just makes me look healthy. I love this blush so much. And also I'm bringing this one from Pat McGrath. I haven't used this blush on my cheeks yet, but I'm excited to. This is her Skin Fetish Divine Blush in the shade Electric Bloom. Look at this beautiful bright color and shade. Oh my gosh. If this does not scream summer beach vacation, I don't know what does. I cannot wait to wear this on my cheeks. So that way I figure I have a really nice, bright, beautiful blush in case I want to be a little bit extra and poppy. I've got a pink one that will go with everything, and then a little bit more of like a bronzy tone one. So I have options no matter what makeup style I do or outfit I'm wearing. I feel like I'll be able to find a blush that goes with what I'm wearing. For highlight, I'm technically bringing 3, but one of them is my ColourPop Super Shocked highlight in the shade Flexitarian. You guys know if you watch any of my Get Ready With Me's, I always use this as my inner corner highlight. It's the most beautiful, blinding, beaming inner corner highlight. I love it. I can't not do my makeup without this. So technically this is a highlight, but I only use it as my inner corner. And then for the cheeks, I'm bringing 2 other ones. We have a more champagne and a more goldy one. Again, options. The first one being the Nabla Skin Glazing Highlight in the shade Ozone. This one looks kind of goldy right now on camera, but on my skin and in person, I don't know, the lighting I feel like is messing it up. It is a really beautiful champagne sort of highlight that goes with like any makeup look that I would want to make. But if I do a little bit more goldy of a makeup look, I also wanted to bring this one right here from Becca. This is their Champagne Pop Highlighter, an OG cult classic as well. This is a beautiful gold highlighter. So that way I've got a gold one, I've got a champagne one. No matter what outfit or makeup look I make, I will have a highlight that matches. We're bringing all of my go-tos, my Tarte Man Eater mascara, as well as my e.l.f. Wow Brow. I don't want to be messing with my brows throughout this trip, so this is nice and easy just to throw through them. And then also my Benefit Roller Liner. I don't wear a lot of wing liner on vacation just because I like to be more simplistic. I don't like to spend a lot of time on my makeup, but just in case I want to feel sassy and add a wing, I wanted to bring this. Also my NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base and my NYX Glitter Primer. Can't do my eyeshadow without either of these. Alrighty, then for eyeshadow palettes, I'm bringing 3. Again, a little excessive, probably don't need to bring 3, especially since I like know myself and I feel like I'm going to really only maybe use one of them, but again, I wanted options. The first one is my Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette. I always bring this palette on vacation with me. Anytime Mike and I have ever gone on vacation, this palette comes with me. I've had it for a long time. I've probably had this for like 3 or 4 years at this point. I have a lot of dents in these shimmers right here. I just love this palette. It's a good go-to. I can make a really simple, fast, easy look out of it that looks like I spent a lot of time on my makeup, but I didn't. And this is the one that I have a feeling I'm going to pretty much use exclusively, but maybe not, because I'm also bringing my Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 2 palette. This is the more rose tone one, and I just love this palette. I cannot stop wearing it on my eyes. I think it's absolutely stunning. And also these shimmers right here are so beautiful. I want them for like the summery sort of sunsetty look. I feel comfortable using this and bringing this because we are driving. If we were flying, I don't know if I would bring this only because I would be really scared it would get broken, but we're driving, so I feel comfortable bringing it. The last palette, I probably don't need to bring because I have a feeling I'm not going to use it very much. Only because, like I said on vacation, I don't really experiment much. I like to do quick, fast, easy makeup. But just in case I have a hankering to do a little bit more colorful of a look, I wanted to bring the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. This is just a beautiful, beachy, summery, sunset, sunrisey sort of palette. And that way, if I do want to get into more peaches or yellows or oranges, I have the option. We're also bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray because this is my favorite setting spray in the world. I love it so stinking much. And then lastly, we just have lips, and I'm bringing lots of lip options, you guys. Yeah, bring in quite a few lip options. The first one are some lip liners. I'm gonna bring my Makeup by Mario. This is his Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in the shade Hue. I'm also bringing my BK Beauty Everlast Lip Liner in the shade Sweet Pea. And then lastly, Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. You guys probably saw this coming. I always use this lip liner. It's just such a good one. So that way I have a little bit more like deep pinky sort of one. I also have like an actual pink and then a nude one to go with any nude lips that I would bring. I kind of kept that theme with my lipsticks. So the first one I'm bringing is this one right here from Natasha Denona. This is her I Need a Nude lipstick in the shade Beatrice. I feel like this will be just such a beautiful like light pink sort of shade. I'm also bringing for BK Beauty one of their lipsticks. This is in the shade Kindness. This way it is a little bit more peachy of a tone if I want it. And last but not least, I'm bringing my Milani Color Fetish matte lipstick in the shade Tease because it is like my favorite nude lipstick at this point in time, and I love using this with my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. So we have a light pink, a peachy, and then a little bit more like brownie sort of nude shade. Then I'm bringing 4 lip glossy sort of products. The first one being the ColourPop Glowing Lip in the shade Cockatoo. This is just a really beautiful shade and formulation. I'm also bringing the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Cosmic Click. This one's a little bit brighter and more bold. Again, if I want to do a little fun, bright, bold lip. Then we're bringing the Patrick Ta. This is like full volume major plumping lip gloss in the shade Full Syringe. Look how beautiful this shade is. It's a really bright, ruddy sort of shade. Again, if I want to have a little bit of a bright, fun lip, but this is more pink and this is more red. And last but not least, we're bringing my Kaja Gloss Shot in the shade Milk Tea. A, I love this gloss, and B, this with my Natasha Denona Beatrice lipstick and my Makeup by Mario lip liner. This is like a beautiful pinky nude sort of lip combination for me. So I tried to like think of what lip liners and lipsticks and all that I would use together. And that was it, you guys. That was all of the makeup I am bringing on my trip coming up. I'm super, super excited for it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. I don't know if anyone really cares what makeup I'm packing on this trip, but I personally like to watch other people's pack with me's. I think it's so intriguing to see like what makeup you're taking on a trip. Out of all your makeup and all your collection, what you feel comfortable and confident in taking with you on a trip where you don't have any other makeup. So hopefully this was fun and entertaining for you guys to watch. Let me know down below in the comments, are you going on vacation this summer? If you are, please let me know where. I'm nosy. I love hearing from you guys down below. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.